Hey Craig, so I finally figured out a way that I could post a video for you and you could actually watch it and not listen to it in 20 different clips. And I found a really interesting spread. It's called Helping Others. Okay? And I started meditating about a couple of the questions before I turned on the camera. Got a jumper. Oh, hangman in reverse. That's a jumper. I'm treating that. And this spread is called Helping Others. The first position is, what does this person need most right now? The second is a part of my personality I should tap into to better support them. The third position is something I should encourage you to focus on. The fourth position is a strength that they have that they've not yet fully embraced. So a strength that you have not yet fully embraced. And the last position is what's next on your path. I've never done this one yet, but I will say the first card that popped out is, what does this person need most right now? And you got the world, my friend. You need to feel that all this hard work that you've been putting in to your physical therapy is getting somewhere, and it is, but I feel like, don't want just the couple of us who know what's going on to, I feel like you want to sing it from the mountaintops, like, I got this far, I beat the odds. You want triumph, you want success, you want recognition for all this hard work you've been doing, and you need it right now, but I also feel like it's coming to you right now too, because every day I see or talk to you on Facebook, you beat another milestone, and I couldn't be happier for you, okay? The second position is a part of my personality that I should tap into to better help you. So let's see what that has to say. One more thing about the world is the phase is coming to an end in a positive way. You will be acknowledged publicly for what you do. It's also a time for celebration, and in a reading, the world often reveals birthdays, anniversaries, or parties, so it's a great card for group positive consensus. You may also decide to venture off into the world and travel afar, and that's what you really want to do when you get out of here. But what is part of my personality that I should tap into to most help you right now? The wish card. Okay, this is my element, water. I'm a dreamer. We all know this. And okay, sorry about the pause. This is a part of my personality that I should tap into to better help support you. And this is one of my favorite cards of the deck. It is the wish card. I am a dreamer. I am always very outwardly optimistic for my friends, more so than myself sometimes. And the Nine of Cups is known as the wish card of the tarot because it foretells a dream come true. Whatever you hope for can now come to fruition. Joy comes from prosperity, generosity, optimism, and alongside parties and entertainment. It reveals new romance and rewarding friendships. Whatever feelings have been nurtured in the past can be fully expressed as others show their hearts. The time for waiting for love is over. If love is grown, it will be fully declared. But you know what, Craig? First, all this love talk we've spoke about before, this is self-love. You really need to get back on that I'm the shit horse and realize that you are an awesome, awesome guy, and the love will come after. It will fall into place. Because I'm optimistic for you, and because that is my wish for you. Okay, bud? The Nine also favors good health as old tensions dissolve. And now it's time to appreciate the joy of the present, okay? Something I should encourage you to focus on. Oh, no. Yes, something that I should encourage you to focus on in general. That felt good. Okay, so this is the Tower in reverse. I'm not going to fuck around with you. Typically the Tower in reverse, the Tower in the upright or reverse is not the most welcome card, but it is an ending, okay? And the Tower in reverse basically says that there was nothing you could do to bring this crumbling of your foundation, okay? We know what happened with the accident. And I want you to focus on the fact that there are no coincidences, and unfortunately, some parts of our plan are not amazing. But this is something else you need to focus on. When the Tower is reversed, you may find yourself taking responsibility even when you are blameless. You know what I mean? It can also show that you have held on to a career, a project, or a relationship for far too long, and the relationship is not strong enough to test the stand of time. If you've clung to the past to protect yourself from reality, your fears will materialize. The Tower's collapse is inevitable, so do not feel responsible for forces outside of your control. Its impact is sudden and dramatic, and soon you will know exactly where you stand. Which, guess what, dude? Is quite literal, because this accident was out of your hands, but you are making progress, leaps and bounds over many, many people, and your spirit is keeping you alive, and quite literally, soon you're going to know exactly where you stand, and it's going to be where you should be, okay? And that's where your work starts. This is a strength that I need to highlight for you that you have not yet fully embraced. Okay, the Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands in the upright is about competition, and it's usually, as with a lot of the minor arcana, it is temporary and it will pass. I'm gonna hit up the last two, and we'll just do those together. What's next on the Craig's path? What is next on Craig's path for him? Okay, I see that you're going to be coming out of competition with yourself. You're going to realize that not every day you have to, you know, kind of beat the shit out of yourself to strive and meet these goals that you're meeting. You're going to realize that you're doing it all on your own, okay? Jeez, flippity flop. Alright, what's next on Craig's path? Please bring me clear, concise, positive messages for Craig. Okay. What's next on your path? The Queen of Swords. Now, she typically is an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini woman, and I'm going to be honest with you, she's kind of a bitch. She cuts straight through the bullshit. I don't know if this is anyone in your family that maybe gives you a little bit of tough love. I'm going to ask for some clarification. What's this Queen of Swords about on the next of Craig's path? You player. The Queen of Wands jumped. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm thinking, okay, air, fire, and the sun is on the bottom of the deck, okay? Once, like I told you last time, once you overcome these physical and somewhat mental hurdles, the love's going to appear, and you'll have your choice. And you'll have your choice of whom you want to spend your time with, whom you want to be around, okay? Let's read a little bit about the Queen of Swords, give you an idea. I personally probably wouldn't pick her. That's just me. The Queen of Swords is an incisive woman. An astute strategist, the Queen of Swords is single-minded and highly ambitious. Like her sign Libra, she can quickly assess all aspects of a situation to get to the truth, including the underlying psychological motivation for others' attitudes and actions. Maybe someone like that would be good for you. Adept at numbers, she may be an administrator, IT specialist, yada yada yada. Sword Queens also make successful businesswomen or bosses. She has much life experience and may have had hurdles to overcome in her early years. This makes her the strong woman that she is. For all this, she is still willing to take risks on new experiences and relationships. She does not suffer fools gladly, but if she likes you, she'll reward you and trust your implicity. Traditionally, the card is known as the widow, but it means in general a single woman or a woman who has made her own way in the world. It's a common card for single parents. So as the you in the reading, it's be determined and stand strong. And this other woman that just jumped right out of the deck for what's next on your path, I find kind of funny, because this is what you and I have talked about a lot, is the Queen of Wands, creativity and focus. The Queen is often a card of an artisan, entrepreneur, counselor, organizer, or leader. She is intensely loyal, sociable, and supportive, just like her sign, the Aries. The self-aware Queen is also in touch with her intuition, so she makes good choices in relationships. The Queen of Wands often loves nature and animals too. As an influence, ideas flourish, and you can now show others what you can do. This is no time for reticence. Fire up your enthusiasm and express yourself. Reflect on how much you're managing your life just now, to make sure you have time to make space for opportunities that are coming your way. And slow down. Don't rush into these opportunities, because this process that you've been going through is a slow, steady pace process. You know what I mean. Overall, the Queen of Wands will show you that you have the strength you need, and your relationships too are energized. Romance, friendships, family ties, and personal contacts. As the you in the reading, it's telling you to step into your power. So next on your path, I think you could almost blend the two to get what you want out of life on your path. I totally unprofessional. I skipped the Five of Wands, a strength that you have not yet embraced, but this is in reverse. So the Five of Wands in reverse is deception and misinformation. You may be misled, so carefully consider the source of messages before you make assumptions. What you hear may be exaggerated or untrue. In its most negative aspect, it can show dishonesty. In general, the Five of Wands shows you feeling stressed and in a weak position. If so, it's better to keep to your own counsel for now, and just be highly